Perek HaMocher Sabayis Daf Samach Vav, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Baruch Meshulam ben Miriam Devora. Let's review. Number one, our Mishnah states one who sold his house sold anything attached to it. Number two, a Brisa brings a dissenting opinion. Tanakama holds attaching is insufficient. It must be attached before being a utensil. If hollowed or carved out unattached, it remains a utensil not sold with the house. Rabbi Eliezer, the second opinion in the Brisa, holds it does not matter when it was made into a utensil as long as it is eventually attached. He reflects the view of our Mishnah. Number three, another Brisa apparently does not conform to either of the previous opinions. It concerns a water pipe that feeds a mikveh. The Brisa states it disqualifies the mikveh only if hollowed before being attached, but attached and then hollowed, it does not disqualify. The Gemara's objective is to determine if in fact there is a ruling of Rabbi Eliezer or the Rabbanan that definitely contradicts the Brisa of mikveh. Selling a house is different than a mikveh pipe. Rabbi Eliezer may agree that the pipe must be hollowed before being attached. However, one sells a house generously. Any item attached is part of the sale. The Gemara suggests the contradictory ruling is related to a dispute between Rabbi Eliezer and the Rabbanan concerning a man-made beehive attached to the ground. Rabbi Eliezer holds one can acquire a beehive as land by way of kesef, shtar, v'chazaka. One can perform a kinyan agav, acquire movable property with its acquisition. A prose bowl is effective only if a borrower owns land. Rabbi Eliezer holds a borrower's attached beehive classifies as land. It is not susceptible to Tuma, as are utensils. One who removes honey on Shabbos is liable for harvesting. The Rabbanan disagree with all these rulings. Once a utensil, even presently attached, holds the beehive is considered land, even constructed before being attached. This ruling contradicts the mikveh pipe. The Gemara answers this is a special ruling not applied generally. Rabbi Eliezer derived it from a verse in Shmuel, Vayitbol Oisa biyaras devash. Yonasan dipped it into the forest of honey. This verse is incomprehensible unless explained comparing legally a forest and honey. Namely, a beehive containing honey is regarded as land even not attached to the ground. The Gemara suggests another possible contradictory ruling related to a dispute between Rabbi Eliezer and the Chachamim concerning a baker's board. Rabbi Eliezer rules it is not susceptible to Tuma, even planed before being attached to a wall. The Rabbanan disagree, holding as before, once a utensil, attaching is inconsequential. The Gemara initially answers both Brises conform to the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer. The board is made of wood. Biblically, a flat wooden utensil does not contract Tuma. Therefore, the Rabbanan did not decree it Tameh, attached. However, a detached mikveh pipe disqualifies a mikveh biblically. Therefore, the Rabbanan decreed it disqualified even when attached. A challenge. Number one, drawn water disqualifies a mikveh biblically only when the initial 40 sah include drawn water. Number two, Rabbi Yossi ben Rabbi Chanina interpreted the dispute referring to a flat metal board that contracts biblical Tuma even without a receptacle. The Gemara attempts to reconcile the contradictory rulings according to the Chachamim. As explained, the disqualification of drawn water is rabbinic. Therefore, as long as the pipe was attached and then hollowed, the Rabbanan did not decree. However, if hollowed and then attached, the Rabbanan were concerned people would err, assuming even detached vessels do not disqualify. The Gemara concludes with an unresolved question regarding food, produce, and utensils prepared for contamination by 7 liquids. Some rainwater one wanted to wash his mill ring splashed on his seeds. According to the Rabbanan, if the mill ring attached to the ground is classified as land, then it does not become prepared, so too the seeds. This question remains unresolved. If you're enjoying Daf and 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.